Hello and welcome to what has to be one of the loveliest examples of a 2019, so in other words full facelift Range Rover Autobiography, and particularly for this price point on the market at the moment. Of course, every generation of Range Rover is always extremely popular in our prestige collection, and this is not a vehicle which is going to stick around for very long, that is for certain. A 4.4 litre SDV8 model, which is considered by many to be the most desirable overall engine, particularly when you consider combining its horsepower and torque with, of course, those advances in efficiency put together, making it a fantastic vehicle to use as often as you need to, and of course finished in silicon silver, a stunning looking colour on this car, and a massive spec, which of course we'll get into in a second, as you would assume from an autobiography. To touch on the engine first of all though, the 4.4 litre has 335 horsepower, 550 foot-pounds of torque, which is a monumental amount of pulling power, making performance the definition of effortless on these. At the same time though, it is quite laughably £190 a year to tax, which, as any who have been keeping up with road tax, particularly around 2025 and onward, is a very big deal for a vehicle which is this well spec'd with that kind of engine. In terms of the history behind it, well, it matches its condition. It's wonderful inside and out, has of course a full service history behind it. In fact, it was most recently serviced barely 2,000 miles ago by Dick Lovett Land Rover in December, has its original two keys of course intact, and its spec is monumental. Front and rear heated and massaged seats, adaptive cruise control of course, that electronic panoramic roof, front and rear parking sensors, of course parking camera as well, a 12-inch interactive display, of course it's Bluetooth ready with that Meridian sound system, has its own Wi-Fi hotspot, USB connectivity as well, dual 10-inch Touch Pro screens, a 360-degree parking aid, 4-zone climate control for all passengers, of course that center console cool box as well, power opening and closing split boot lid, soft closing doors, and to go back again to its history and its ownership, its original keeper was Land Rover themselves, which of course explains the massive spec on this vehicle, and it's only had 2 private keepers since. If then you would like to reach out regarding this particular Range Rover autobiography, of course you could send us an email to the address shown here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155 or on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.